What is up, guys? Phantasma here, and welcome to Lavender Town. Here in Lavender Town, things are a little bit sketchy. Like this girl. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm gonna say no for the sake of a fun answer. Ha ha ha, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder, it's not real. That's terrifying. Yay! But anyway, strange beginnings aside, we did make it to Lavender Town last episode, and we would take on the Pokemon Tower, but I think I'm going to take a different route and go to Celadon first, because we need the Silph Scope anyway. So, we're going to go ahead and fight these trainers around here. What's cute, round, and fluffy? A Jigglypuff? Is that what you have? Maybe? A Clefairy, close enough. Also cute, round, and fluffy. Duodecimal. So anyway, yeah. Rage evolved. So now we got this super awesome Primeape. And I'm very excited about it. In fact, last episode was really long because I was really excited about the Primeape and I wanted it. And I was like, I'm just gonna draw this out and drag this out and drag this on until we have a Primeape. Because Primeapes are cool. And now we have one and we can be happy forever. Am I right? Yeah. So, yeah, Dark Cave was really exciting last episode. We made it through without Flash because, please, I'm a rebel. I don't use Flash to get through caves. That's just silly. Who needs Flash anyway, especially when you're a Pokemon master with ultimate sense of direction, aka me. Hashtag me. But, yeah, we made it through without Flash. We caught Ion last episode, which is this rad Magnemite, who can't even take down a Clefairy with one Sonic Boom. Great. But 2 is better than 1. 2 is just as bad as 1, but it's the loneliest number since the number 1. Don't be mean to my Clefairy. I'm sorry. You wanted to fight me. You're the ramblin' gamblin' dude. I'm a ramblin' gambling dude. I'm a ramblin' gambling hell of an engineer. Hey! Except I'm not an engineer, but I do go to that school, so... You know. Growlithe. I love Growlithe. I think they're wonderful. I don't know whether I like Growlithe or Vulpix more, though. A lot of people have a preference for one. I think... What the heck? I keep doing that. My finger keeps hitting my mouse pad so that it, like, triggers off of the screen. But, yeah. A lot of people prefer Arcanine or Ninetales. One or the other. I'm a very both kind of person. Like, don't make me choose. I love them both. You're trying to learn Bite. Nice! See, what's confusing is, in Pokemon the Origin, Squirtle knows Bite. Green Squirtle knows Bite. So, yeah. I guess it learns it as a Wartortle in the realsies. And here we have a Aw, see, I was just talking about them both. And the Ramblin' Gamblin' dude has them both. I think Ninetales is, like, beautiful, and I think Arcanine is really cool. But since I think I mentioned this, like, really early on, since there's no gender in this game, it doesn't really, like, affect my playthrough at all, but I have this weird thing when I play through a Pokemon game for the first time, where I like having an all-female team, like, Femme Fatale, Faudays, kicking some booty, and I especially like having a female starter, because it's more rare. I don't really know what that's about. I think it all started when I played Sapphire version for the first time and had a female Mudkip. Like, I remember I started the game and my starter was female and all my friends flipped to shit. They're like, what the hell, that's rare. And I was like, it's what, really? And I was like, I don't know, I just took it to heart sort of, and I was like, yeah, I'm awesome because I have a female Mudkip. So I heard you like Mudkips. But yeah, so from that moment on, I was sort of like, yeah, I like having a female starter. I might reset the game for a female starter. Of course, don't worry, I'm not going to do that in LPs because that's just silly. that would take forever, and you guys would have to watch me do that, and that'd be stupid. And no one wants to deal with me doing that. So yeah. Sorry about that. That was a yawn. I was up really late last night for no reason, actually. I just couldn't fall asleep, so I was watching Game Grumps compilations, which I haven't watched them in forever, so it was like really nice to get back to it. Also, way funnier than I remembered. Like, holy shit, Danny and Aaron are hilarious. Like, man, I wish I was funny. I give good advice, maybe, but I would by no means say that I'm funny. Maybe sometimes I'm funny. Who knows? One day I will harness my comedic abilities, and I will learn to be the funniest of them all. But that day is not today. Or tomorrow. But I have some really awesome news for you guys. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll get to experience this firsthand, which might make it more fun for you. But I'm actually leaving to SGDQ, Summer Games Done Quick, this Saturday. So it'll be July. It's the very first week of July. And can I make it back to Lavender Town? Do I want to risk that? No, I'll just heal. Antidote. But yeah, I'm going to SGDQ, Summer Games Done Quick, with Valaire. And we're leaving on Saturday, and I'm really, really excited. Like, we went to AGDQ in January, and I was worried I'd have to go either alone to SGDQ, because Valaire was worried about cost and stuff, but I finally got her to agree to go, so we're off. And I'm super excited to see my speed friends again. I will be live tweeting the trip there, as I did for AGDQ, aka lots of interesting selfies of her and I, because she doesn't fly much. I take planes a lot, but she does not, so it should be fun. And Minneapolis is not that far away by flight, so it should be super exciting. I've never been to Minnesota, so it's a new state I'll be visiting, which I love to travel, even if it's just in the US. Like, it's still traveling. Like, I've been to 13 European countries and like 25 states, maybe half the states. But yeah, I think that traveling is very valuable for anyone who can afford it. And yeah, I literally mean for anyone who can afford it. Like, if you can't afford to travel, don't feel like I'm undermining you because you can't or don't have the means to. But like, if you ever get the opportunity to go anywhere different, please, please, please do. It's so worth it. You will not regret a single thing. In fact, you'll learn so much, and it's like, global perspective is just so important. School is fun, but so are Pokemon. School is no longer fun. I used to be the kid who loved school. I loved going to school. I loved learning in school. Everything about school was awesome. Like, I'm talking about like primary and secondary school. But like, the second I started college, man, school has no longer been fun. I can't even lie to you. Like, I'm not saying don't go to college because it sucks, because that's terrible advice. But highly consider and prepare yourself when you're going to college. Like, consider your options of where you can go, and think about like what the best fit's gonna be, what kind of major you want to pursue, etc. Because college is a whole different beast. Like, I'm not saying every college is like super hard, but I am saying that like my school in particular was a lot harder than I expected. I had a 4.0 in high school, like one of the top students in my school in my grade, like president's honors and all that BS. And then I went to college and freaked out because all of a sudden I was way in over my head. I didn't know how to study. So just a little word of advice: when you go to college, if you're deciding to go to college, like, I don't think everyone should go to college, but I do think everyone who wants to should. If you want to go to college and you've decided to go to college, make sure you are able to manage your time effectively, because wow, that was my biggest downfall. I had absolutely no idea how to manage my time whatsoever. I was so used to just like never studying and breezing my way through everything. So when I got to college, it was like this big, big punch in the face. Like, oh, Tessa, maybe you're not as smart as you thought you were. And while I thought that was the case, that wasn't the case at all. It was more of I just didn't know how to manage my time effectively and ended up stressing out way more than I should have because of it. So when I started college, I really struggled and I was tired all the time, and it was bad. Just make sure you're prepared, because I sure wasn't. But now, I love my college now, and I couldn't be happier where I am. But I also am ready to get out. Like, I'm ready to graduate. I'm so close, right around the corner. I'm old enough to leave, so let me leave, please. Is basically how I feel. We must look silly standing here like this. Yeah, you kind of do. I always wondered about that, and I'm really glad the programmers put that in there. Like, they're self-aware. The characters are self-aware that they look silly. Dewey, I love how fast starters gain experience. It's beautiful. I'm starting to think that Bulbasaur will only be obtainable. I'm gonna Google this after I record this episode. Like, I'm not gonna Google right now, because obviously we're in the middle of something. But after this episode, I promise I'm gonna Google and figure out, like, what the heck we're doing. Rage, 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 rage is raging. Team Rocket's rockin'. I don't want to use Rage. That's a waste of my time. I taught Rage because Fury Swipes always misses and it sucks, but Rage isn't very good either, so... And it locks you in. Being locked into a move in first gen is just kind of bad. Kind of a do not do that situation. Also, I'm getting Snapchats from Full Air right now. And I'm sorry, I'm checking Snapchats while recording, but I am in the middle of a battle, so that's a good excuse, right? Right? Yeah, sure. But apparently it's raining in Atlanta now. So I'm at my mom's house, and it rained earlier here, and now it's raining there. So isn't that nice how weather likes to just travel about like that? It's quite silly. Well, it makes perfect sense, but like still, it's funny. She's like, oh, I got rained on for the second time this week. And I'm like, well, bummer. We're about to pick up extra coins. That's my favorite. I love fighting Meowths. They make me rich. Also, like, where are they getting the coins from? Did they take the coin off their head? Like, I thought that was part of it. I don't know. Nidoran mail. Sleepy. Come here, my friend. What level does Drowsy evolve? I think it's 30, or is it 25? I have no idea. Literally no idea. Also, I'm trying to resist the urge to buy another nerdy t-shirt. I have a serious problem, guys. Like, honestly, Once Upon a T-Fury, the Yeti, I have spent so much money on all three of those websites in the past month. Like, I need to stop. But, like, if I'm gonna start recording with Facecam, I need to have my geeky t-shirts set up, and I already have, like, plenty. But there were really good ones this month, or this week, and I was just like, I can't resist. It's a problem, but it's, like, not a bad problem, because at least I have clothes. You know, it's like a semi-problem. Semi-problem's a new word, by the way. I invented it. Go ahead, patent that. Put a TM on there. Not a technical machine TM, but a trademark TM. I almost forgot what TM stood for. What the heck? I've been playing Pokemon too long. Meows. We rich after this battle. It should have used Payday every time. That would have been awesome. Dewey Decimal. What do you got? Another Meowth? I guess we're gonna be super rich. Let's send out Ion. Ion needs training. Ion is low leveled. Well, I mean, so is Sleepy. But Ion's new. So, ow, I thought only Onyx has screamed. Jeez, Meowth. But yeah, I think that it's important to evenly spread out our training. Because Ion here is new and needs some love. Right, Meowth? Meowth. Speaking of Meowth, or I guess cats, whoa, that did way more damage than I thought it would. Oh yeah, it screeched me, my defense harshly fell. Duh, Tessa, duh. Can I survive another hit? Don't crit me. Thank you. I'm always worried now. I fear crits. I fear crits like nobody's business because so many of my Pokemon have died to crits. Okay, this lass is meowing at me. That's great. That's absolutely wonderful. Where are potions at? Where are there they are. Hoi! So Dewey needs a potion. And Ion needs a potion. It's funny, like, I have 3 of those little monster things, a bird and a fish and a ball. It's great. Absolutely wonderful. Where are the bikers? Oh, that's fire, red, leaf, green, duh. Alright, let's roll the dice. Are you gambling with me, man? I call that it's gonna be over 3, not under 3. What do you call? Poliwag. That's pretty cute. That's a good call. I wonder what it knows. Ion, come on out here and take care of this adorable little swirly stomach frog thingy. Tadpole thing. Don't. God fucking damn it. Well. Ion needs to wake up. Wake up, Ion. Your sleep is a bother to everyone on the team. Wake up, Ion. You're gonna die if you're asleep for too long. Thank you. All you gotta do is sing to your Pokemon. JK. That's a lie. But still. Ion needed to wake up because technically hypnosis shouldn't even work on a magnet, but you know, we're not questioning logic here. This is Pokemon. There is no logic. Oh, another Poliwag. Cool. More things to Thunderbolt. Thank you for water gunning. Shouldn't do a whole lot. Yep. Nice. Nice. I need to go to the grocery store. I'm like really hungry and there's no food here. And I'm going back to the city tomorrow. Risks. I'm scared constantly. Everything scares me. I need to stop. Like, I don't know if that was actually a risk, but now I'm like constantly nervous about my Pokemon's lives. Drat came up short. Oh, see, I said you were gonna roll numbers higher, and you rolled numbers lower. So I was right. It's me, Mario. What do you trade?
The department store in Celadon has a great selection.
Does it? Well, that was fun. Wow, this is a long tunnel. There. Ooh, we can get an encounter there. But we're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna go over here to Celadon City and heal up. We heal your Pokemon back to health. So we're actually gonna get 2 encounters for this little area because we're gonna go pick up an Eevee behind these buildings in Celadon, which I'm very excited about. I think we're gonna go with Jolteon, even though we have Magneton here. Jolteon is my favorite Gen 1 evolution. I do love Vaporeon and Flareon as well. I know a lot of people give Flareon like shit because it's quote unquote the weakest one Dupes. Dupes for days. Dupes for days. Dewey, you want to take this out for experience? Yeah? Yeah, you do? I like his little tooth. Dewey's got like a little tooth sticking out. It's too big for his mouth. He's just a twiddle. He doesn't know. He don't know. He's a silly. Whirlwind, not of any consequence. We will bubble you. Cool. Okay, encounter. I've just decided to give up catching Rattatas forever because every time I try to catch a Rattata, it kills me. Well, not kills me, but it causes me trouble. And I told London I'd catch one, but sorry, London. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't wanna. I don't want to catch a Rattata. That doesn't interest me. Not today. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden item in that little grove. I'm not 100%. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Okay, never mind. I lied. I'm sorry. Oh, wrong. It's over here. There's the old lady who gives us tea. And here is the little room with the Eevee. I'm excited, man. Red got Eevee. Yeah, I did. I'm naming it Sparks. Like Spyro's dragonfly buddy. Not like electricity, not like thunders. Get it? It's called thunders in Japanese. Sparks. Cool. I've never talked to you before. I know everything about the world of Pokémon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade Pokémon. That is breaking the fourth wall. You, sir, are creepy. Red has no idea what you're saying. Red cannot understand you and your shenanigans. But yeah, I'm gonna keep Magnemite on the team, but if it dies, we're gonna train up Jolteon. That's my plan. So I was excited to maybe, perhaps, perchance, take on Team Rocket this episode, but it looks like we're only going to be able to take on the very first grunt. Never mind, those are the... Oops, it's this one. I'm God in this poster. Go away or else. No. I'm staying right here, man. I'm fighting you. You and your whip. You and your sketchy little whip. Are you related to that rocker in Lieutenant Surge's gym? You might be. You have Eradicate. Speaking of Eradicate, I just killed a Rattata. You know what? You won't be any harder. You might be a little dangerous, though. Eradicates, have this pretty mad tendency to crit. And to be quite high in attack. So. Dewey, Rage. What do you got here? A Zubbit? Aw, I don't want to hurt that one. But it's so cute. Why would I want to hurt it? Why would you make me make this decision? This is just rude, Mr. Team Rocket Man. So yeah, now that we've beat the door guard, Rocket. Dang! Our hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. You're really running away real slow, aren't you? Hey! A switch behind the poster? Let's push it. Watch you, what if he'd blown up the entire place? Anyway, we're gonna end the episode off here because we made it to Celadon City and we're in the game corner ready to take on the Rocket hideout. We're gonna get ourselves a Sylph Scope next episode, hopefully. But anyway, if you enjoy the content, go ahead. Ooh, had a little hiccup there. Go ahead and leave a like down below. So give a hug to the button, because little mouse hug, it's lonely. And go ahead and subscribe if you like what's going on. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!